Hello, I'm Jenny, virtual presenter of Canal Innova Plus. Innova Plus News, Intellectual Property and INPI is on the air, bringing posts available on the internet between October 26th and 31st, 2023. But, before you start, be sure to subscribe to our channel, here on YouTube. It's fast and free. Oh, you're already subscribed, so, thank you so much for your support. Take advantage and press the notification bell to stay up to date with the news of the channel, and also like and share the videos you like on your social networks. Help us reach the 1,000 subscriber mark. Let's get to today's posts. First block, Intellectual Property. News number 1, Revista Consultor Jurídico, October 26, 2023, the João Gordo x GNT case, copyright and trademarks in television programs. In October 2023, GNT and Globoplay cancelled the program Panalaco ao Vivo, hosted by Ana Clara Lima and João Gordo. Gordo, a presenter and musician, accused GNT of stealing his YouTube show, classifying it as intellectual theft. Gordo and Vivi Torrico filed 2 lawsuits against GNT for plagiarism, arguing that the program was a reinterpretation of the popular Cacerolazos movement in Argentina. Copyright infringement, or the appropriation of intellectual works created by a third party, is called plagiarism and can be considered a crime typified in Article 184 of the Brazilian Penal Code. The copyright law, Law No. 9/610/98, establishes the patrimonial interests of the author of an original intellectual work. The format of a television program is considered an intellectual work protected by copyright. The structure of the program is very simple, and the YouTube program would not have the essence of copyright. The Industrial Property Law, Law No. 9/279/96, defines visually perceptible distinctive signs as a product or service brand. The INPI is the competent body for the protection of the copyright of a trademark. News number 2, Communique-se Portal, October 27, 2023, the United States International Trade Commission issues an exclusion order for infringement of Apple Watches, concluding that Apple violated U.S. trade laws. Massimo, Nasdaq, Massey, announced that the U.S. International Trade Commission, IPAS, has recommended a limited exclusion order for Apple's use of a light-based pulse oximetry technology in its products. The IPAS determined that Apple violated U.S. laws by incorporating Massimo's patented light-based pulse oximetry technology into its products. The exclusion is expected to take effect after a 60-day presidential review period. Massimo founder, chairman, and CEO Joe Chiani emphasized that the company is not against the law. The Consumer Federation of America also emphasized the importance of protecting innovation and intellectual property and fair competition. Massimo is a global medical technology company that develops and produces a wide range of medical monitoring technologies, including innovative sensors, patient monitors, and automation and connectivity solutions. The company's mission is to improve patient outcomes and reduce healthcare costs. Massimo's oximetry technology, Massimo Set Measure Through Motion and Low Perfusion, has been used in more than 200 million patients worldwide. The company also introduced Rainbow Pulse CO oximetry in 2005, which enables non-invasive monitoring of blood constituents that were previously invasive. The company's CO oximeters family includes devices for both clinical and non-clinical settings. News number 3, OLHAR Digital, October 27, 2023, can watermarks help identify AI-created content? The evolution of artificial intelligence, AI, has led to an increase in internet content, which is often compared to content created by humans. This has raised concerns about intellectual property and rights. A new study by researchers from Nanyang University, Chongqing University, and Zhejiang University reveals that watermarks can be easily removed or routed. The first strategy involves collecting data from an AI company, application, or content generation service and using a publicly available denoise model to purify it. The second strategy involves training an adversarial generation network, GAN, using purified data. The researchers found that this method was effective in removing and forging watermarks from various images created by AI content generation services. The study could serve as an inspiration for companies and AI experts, motivating the development of more sophisticated watermarking techniques or more effective alternatives to combat the illegal spread of CGIA. News number 4, Motorsport.com, October 27, 2023, F1, FIA closes loophole in regulations that would allow engine espionage. The FIA has made changes to the 2026 motorsport regulations, allowing manufacturers to access their units' intellectual property through fuel suppliers. The new turbo hybrid power units will be based on Formula One and will require new designs and open doors for Audi and Red Bull powertrains as suppliers. However, the regulations also limit the potential for fuel suppliers to conduct V6 testing, which is not allowed. The new regulations also impose limitations on intellectual property transfers between manufacturers and their employees. The new regulations stipulate that no manufacturer may use a car manufacturer's motion, directly or indirectly, to obtain intellectual property or comply with the requirements of the regulation. Manufacturers must report the relevant moves to the FIA by the end of each quarter and confirm that all reasonable steps have been taken to prevent the transfer of intellectual property. The changes are aimed at ensuring that manufacturers comply with regulations and maintain their intellectual property rights. Second block, INPI. News number 5, Opovo, October 30, 2023, government sets a 3-year goal for granting patents until 2025. The Brazilian government intends to reduce the patent acquisition period from 6.9 years to just 3 years by July 2025, with the release of the 2023 to 2025 Action Plan of the National Intellectual Property Strategy, INPI. The plan aims to ensure progress towards an efficient and balanced intellectual property system, promoting competitiveness and economic and social development. The plan includes 63 actions and 161 invitations in 6 sectors, with administrative efficiency measures that allow for a new decision time limit for patent applications. The next step is to implement complementary measures, reducing the analysis time to 2 years by 2026. The plan also aims to increase the number of patent filings and industrial design departments, with a target of 227 to 450 innovation projects supported by mentoring and training in intellectual property. The plan also includes the use of innovation patents as a tool for sustainable development, with initiatives such as matchmaking in green technologies and training programs for women entrepreneurs. News number 6, INPI, October 30, 2023, INPI launches innovative programming in the month of Black Consciousness. On November 1, the Brazilian Patent and Trademark Office, BPTO, will hold the 21st Symposium on Black and White Intellectual Property in Rio de Janeiro, focusing on the role of intellectual property institutions in combating structural racism and confronting innovative Black practices. The event will be open to the public and streamed live on YouTube. Despite being more than half of the Brazilian population, Blacks are still excluded from the main centers of power and economics. However, IP can benefit them by promoting high-value brands, marketing their inventions, or producing cultural products. The event is part of the INPI's Black Awareness Month program, which includes an exhibition Afro-Roots and a conversation circle Black Experiences and a visit to the cultural and gastronomic circuit for the celebration of African heritage, in Rio de Janeiro. News number 7, INPI, October 31, 2023, IPAS goes into production for industrial designs. The Brazilian Patent and Trademark Office, BPTO, started to use the Industrial Property Automation System, IPAS, for the registration and filing of industrial property taxes and petition applications. The system addresses several challenges in the industrial property tax process through automated workflows, compliance with BPTO business rules, and new features. These include automated time and payment controls, tracking of bills and petitions, distribution control, exam monitoring, a new RPI model, and XML format for RPI in the Saint 86 standard. In 2023, the industrial property tax macro process underwent significant transformations, including the publication of the second edition of the DI manual, the addition to the Hague Agreement and the launch of version 2.0 of the DI application. IPAS is a free service provided by the International Intellectual Property Organization, WIPO. News number 8, INPI, October 31, 2023, the contest for the INPI is out, 120 vacancies. The Official Gazette of the United Nations, DUN, released the public notice for the filling of votes and certificate of reserve in higher-level positions of the INPI. Registration is open between November 1 and 21. Opportunities are open to researchers in industrial property, technologists in industrial property and analysts in planning, management and infrastructure in industrial property. The selection process will be conducted by the Brazilian Center for Research in Evaluation, Selection and Promotion of Events, CBRASP, which includes objective and qualifying tests.